What's up YouTube, Jeff back again today on the very exciting Samsung video for you guys, and today I bring you guys a very serious video because there's been a massive security flaw discovered with Secure Folder on Galaxy smartphones that can allow anyone to get access to your photos, videos, and see which applications are stored in your secure folder. This is not a vulnerability that's particularly hard to implement either. It was discovered by a user on Reddit, and then we wrote up the story after seeing it from Michelle Rahman at Android Authority. For those of you guys who don't know, Secure Folder is basically Samsung's version of App Lock. It's not a true App Lock, but it lets you store photos, videos, applications, other files in a secure location where you can protect it with a PIN, password, pattern, your fingerprint, etc. And you can lock the folder and make sure people can't get access. So I'm going to show you guys today this vulnerability so you can be aware and a little cautious and tell you guys what you guys can do to protect your files if you are using Secure Folder so that people cannot get access. Before we get started, I do want to remind you guys, check out our website, sammyguru.com. We did write up the story over there, cover all these stories in breaking news format. You can also get in on the mystery box for the S25 if you haven't purchased yet. Get a free case, cleaning kit, desktop phone stand. This is only going to stay open until March 1st. You order through our link, fill out the verification form. Sammy Guru Rewards is going to open March 1st, where you can get rewarded for buying any Samsung product directly through Sammy Guru. You'll get a free gift with the purchase. Doesn't matter what you buy. Sign up for the newsletter if you guys want to be notified about that. It'll be in the pinned comment description. So here's the basic story. I just told you guys about Secure Folder, what it is, what it does, what it allows you to do. Reddit user Lawyers88 discovered that photos and videos in Secure Folder can be accessed through an app if you activate a work profile. This works if you have an active work profile through your employer or enable it manually via third-party app. So what is a work profile? For those of you who don't know, if you don't have a work profile or you don't work for a company that requires it, it basically sets up a separate area of your phone that's restricted to your work apps. That way your IT admin or your work, your administration can have access to that, but then they don't have access to your personal files. So it basically kind of partitions it off, sections it off in the Android kind of file system itself. So what can happen is if you install a work profile, and at Android Authority, Michelle used an app called Shelter, which is made and you can download from F-Droid. I don't recommend doing it yourself. I did it because I know what it is and I've used it before. It manually creates a work profile partition without having to work for a company that does it for you. You can create your own work partition if you want to separate your own personal and work apps. And it's kind of a nice thing if you wanted to have, personal work-life balance exist on your phone. So the reason this loophole exists is because the built-in Android work profile feature, which was designed for corporate environments, the system does not treat Secure Folder as a private encrypted space, but just as another work profile. So it actually duplicates. Basically, it just creates another work profile. So you essentially will have two if you install Secure Folder and have another work profile on your device. So I'll show you guys how you can basically get access to the Secure Folder using this workaround. Essentially, you use an application like Shelter, and again, I don't recommend doing this, but Shelter will manually create a work profile. You can see your main personal apps over here, and then over here you'll see the Shelter, which is basically where all of your work apps live. Now, what I did is I installed X, which has a media picker, because that's needed for this workaround, to show you guys how people can gain access to the files that are inside your Secure Folder. You see, otherwise, I just installed a couple other apps, and it creates, contacts, all that kind of stuff. Inside of the actual app drawer, you'll notice up here it says Personal, and then there's a tab called Work. You'll see here where my work apps are, has a little briefcase down there at the bottom. That's how it works for Android in general. Now, if you look in my Secure Folder, you'll notice in the gallery, I had 4 photos here, 2 of my son in a cozy coop, 2 of my sons riding the carousel, just to show you guys I can get access to those, and I'm not supposed to be able to. So if we go back, let's lock the Secure Folder and exit. Secure Folder's locked. No one should be able to get access to this. Let's go back over here to my work profile, open up X in the work profile, and let me just go back and show you guys. Here I signed into my Inspira Casas account, which is the case company that I own. It's a separate X account, separate from my personal. If I go in here on the work profile and go to the media picker, and then you see here, gallery, let's go to more. Down here you see photos. This is the first work profile, but you notice there's a second one. This is how it's recognizing Secure Folder. Now, if I tap on this, there are those 4 photos that are in my Secure Folder. People are not supposed to be able to see these, and this should not be happening. Essentially, anyone who installs a work profile now has access to every folder, media folder, image, video inside of your Secure Folder, and they can access them using this workaround. You'll notice if you go to personal, there's no files, right? You can view, you can view these files that are on your personal. There's no files that shouldn't be shown. There's no problem there. This work profile, I don't have anything on it. But then this one is stuff in the secure folder. These specific 4 photos should not be showing here in a work profile because I have no media in my work profile whatsoever. So this is very concerning, and it's not only videos and photos that have this issue as well. You can also see which applications people have in their secure folder. So if you go back to secure folder, let me go back and show you guys the secure folder. You guys notice I do not have the Hinge app installed in my personal. It's also not installed in my work side, but I do have Hinge installed in my secure folder. So let me go in here and put my fingerprint in. See how Hinge is installed right here? Now, let's lock this again and go back to settings here. If we go to the privacy settings, we're going to scroll down and find security and privacy. We're going to scroll down to more privacy settings, and we're going to go to permission manager. If you find the location permission, you will be able to see, scroll down to where it says not allowed, you will be able to see the Hinge application right here. It is not supposed to be showing at all because it is not in my personal public app list, and it's also not in my work profile. You should not be able to see that this app is installed because it is inside of the secure folder. But so anyone could see which applications you have, maybe they're sensitive apps you don't want people to know about, installed inside secure folder. So what can you do about this for now? Well, the workaround is, if you want this to not occur, you can go in your secure folder, and what you can do is you can encrypt, right here it says encrypt your secure folder, because then you won't be able to see these files because you have to decrypt it manually in order for things to basically be visible again. So now that this is encrypted, first of all, you can see how it says you need to decrypt it when I try to open it. Now if I go into X on the work profile and I go, let's just go back and try to do a post again. So start from the beginning. Go in here, go to more, go to this other work profile and check it out. This is grayed out now. To open work photos, turn on your work profile app, your work apps, then try again. It's grayed out because I encrypted the secure folder. So if you want to get around this issue where people can create a work profile to view every video, photo, and application that's in your actual secure folder on your Samsung device, you need to encrypt, which a lot of people do anyway, everything in there. And then you have to manually decrypt it. You have to put in your PIN. You can't even use your fingerprint. You have to manually decrypt it, and then it'll take you back into your secure folder, and you can view those 4 photos again that I have there in the secure folder media. Anyway, this is a very serious issue. I wanted to bring it to you guys' attention. Not that everyone's going to know how to do this, but it's not like you need to be a coding master to figure this out. You install one app to manually create a work profile, and you can get access to all of your photos and device, everything that's in the secure folder if they have physical access to your device. So this is a huge vulnerability. Samsung does appear to be aware of it and working on a fix, but it's definitely a huge problem in the meantime. So make sure you're doing that encryption just to be safe. Anyway, appreciate you guys checking out the video. Check out SammyGuru.com. Also the Mystery Box program and Sammy Guru Rewards opening soon. Sign up for the newsletter for more on that. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks so much for watching.